It's been close to 6 months since Kylian Mbappe played his first match for Real Madrid, and while Mbappe is slowly getting used to his new life in Spain, his past continues to haunt him. The drama from Mbappe's Paris Saint-Germain is not over just yet. First, it was the legal battle over his unpaid dues. Now it is Mbappe being accused of being jealous of his former teammate Lionel Messi. And the claim has come from somebody who was an integral part of the PSG lineup. In fact, someone who was very close to Mbappe himself. Brazilian forward Neymar has opened some old wounds from his time in PSG. Neymar claimed that while the pair were playing together at the club, he got on well with Mbappe until Lionel Messi arrived.
I have my thing with him. We had a little fight, but he was fundamental for us. I used to call him Golden Boy. We had some good years of partnership. But after Messi came, he was a little jealous. He didn't want to split me with anyone. And then there were some fights, a change in behaviour.
That's quite a bold accusation. The trio spent 2 years together at PSG. They didn't quite click as much as the football world would have wanted them to or hoped them they would. Early Champions League exit and a league title lost to Lille left the management very unhappy. They were expected to create the same magic which MNS, Messi, Neymar and Suarez achieved at Barcelona, but the results were far from that. And now we know the reason. Maybe the magic was missing because the connection just wasn't quite there. The shots, though, haven't been fired only from one end. Mbappe, too, has hit back at Neymar over these accusations.
I have nothing to say. I'm very concentrated on what I'm doing here in Madrid. I could talk many times about Neymar, but I want to remember the positives of a unique footballer in the history of football and all the moments we had in Paris.
And while Mbappe didn't address the matter, he didn't really quite deny the allegations either, which tells us that the big money splurge to bring these players together was indeed a failure, as was seen during their PSG stint together as well. Despite being a lethal combination, the spark just wasn't there. And maybe it was the egos, too big to adjust.
It is good to have egos, but you have to know that you don't play alone. There needs to be another guy by your side. Egos were almost everywhere. It can't work if nobody runs and nobody helps. It is impossible to win anything.
And while Neymar's claims have indicated a rift between Mbappe and Messi, it also points to a fallout that Neymar and Mbappe themselves had. Because before Messi's arrival, the two were inseparable. They weren't just teammates or footballers playing in the same lineup. The chemistry between these two was there, and not just on the field. And from that, they went to this. The Messi experiment clearly failed for PSG, and it served as a massive example for the rest of the world too. Don't try to fix what isn't broken. Sure, Messi's arrival is huge for any franchise, any team, and everyone in the world would want to have someone like him in their side. But before Messi joined, PSG had reached a Champions League final. Neymar and Mbappe were winning league titles for PSG, and Messi's arrival meant there were more egos in one single dressing room. A Brazilian maestro in Neymar, arguably the best in the world, Lionel Messi, and a rising young star in Kylian Mbappe, whose idol has been Cristiano Ronaldo. Three big guns in their own separate ways, but of course, just not good enough together.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight. at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT. Only on Firstpost.